Welcome, welcome. I am Gpaw, and this is episode 8 of my progression series on the free-to-play. Here on my main account. And we're running into a pinch. I had over 1,600 gems or crystals, the premium currency here, and I'm kind of stuck at silver 1, because I can beat the next couple people and get closer to gold 2, or I can even get into gold 2, but then they can beat me and I can fall back. So our power levels are pretty similar, right? And I'd really like to get into gold 2 to begin this 93 gems. It's only 19 more a day, but every bit adds up. And if I could stay in gold 2 instead of silver 1, why not get those extra gems, right? These gems up here aren't doing anything but sitting there, and I won't be spending them on anything currently other than 50 energy refreshes. So what I did is I went ahead and did the 3 100 refreshes as well. And it's so I could get some gear to actually build up my characters. Their abilities are in pretty good places, but my light and shadow crystals are nowhere to be found. Strider is my first G6, and it's just a huge problem. As you can see, I need 2 of these and then 2 of the other ones. So that's going to take 16 crystals for 1 piece of gear. So I need these bad. And what I did with those 100 refreshes is I got the energy, and I went in here and farmed light crystals and shadow crystals. And that's actually what I'm going to do right now as well. Finish them off with my free energy I just got. There's times you don't even get one of them, which really, really hurts. But that's where I spent, and I might do that tomorrow as well, the 300 refreshes, just so I can start to get some more crystals back in favor of me. As you can see, my abilities are pretty good. Otherwise, usually I'd spend it on guild campaign. But guild campaign is more for the ability materials and gold. I'm alright on gold right now. As well as like I just showed you, my abilities are pretty decent. Again, the abilities are where they need to be to make my character function really well. My problem here is shadow crystals. And this is my first G6 for the shadow side. And I'm needing 16 shadow crystals for this piece of gear. And I don't have any. So when I did those 100 gem refreshes, I actually went and farmed up all these shadow crystals, right? And I always buy them from the guild. I always buy the blue ones. I don't buy the purple from the guild. And I buy the purple from the gold shop. I use gold to buy them. But as you can see, I farmed all these. Now my only option is to try to push further in, if I can, to get to these to farm, or refresh these for 25. I'm not going to do the 25s yet, but it's definitely an option to refresh it and spend energy. I'm just not going to. I'd rather farm something else. Like, I also need the other piece. I need 2 more of these to craft 2 of these, you know, so I can farm these with my extra energy. So tomorrow, once I farm up some of these, maybe I have enough, you know. I don't want to spend the 25 refresh. We did just level up 37, so I need to go through and push all these guys to 37 real quick, which I will do after the video. But I'm doing everything in my power to get these light crystals and shadow crystals. And I'll buy the purples and blues out of here if I see them, until I have, you know, a couple hundred of each. I don't care. There's going to be new characters coming. You're always going to need these, right? And I don't buy anything else unless I'm equipping gear, like I said. So, like, I needed 2 more of these. I might have bought 1 in that situation. I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. I'm buying these and these purples. That's all I've been buying from here. I'm letting my currency build up. You can see it can hold 10k. Well, I'm going to wait till I have a couple thousand, or we get more information on a character. If they move another character into here, maybe focus that. Right now, I don't need either of these. Personally, for anything, no quest or anything like that. I am focusing Halbrad, and I will until he's 5-star probably. We'll see. I at least want to get him unlocked and built up for challenges, as well as the light campaign. Amir, I'm going to keep going on him hard until something changes drastically for me to have to farm somebody else. So I'm going to level all my characters, but that arena, I spent 300 today on the 100 refreshes, as well as I did the 50 refreshes on my regular campaign energy. And that's so my arena team, I'm hoping, can actually compete here, and I can get into gold 2 and hold it, and eventually gold 1. Gold 1 would be a great location to stop at, especially free to play. It'd be quite wonderful. 124 the premium currency every day. That's huge. You know, 1,000 crystals is roughly 10-11 bucks. Let's say 10 bucks. So it's $1.25 every day you get instead of 75 cents, you know, and it adds up, those extra crystals every day. So right now my goal is gold 2 is what I'm pushing for here. I'm going to go and do a battle real quick and wrap up this video. But that's kind of the progression of where I'm at. I'm going to make everybody level 37. I better do that before I fight. Just give me that extra power, you know. And I'm going to keep pushing up. But I'm going to start using my crystals that way. And I want to make sure I always have between, like, you know, maybe 500 and 800 gems or crystals. So I can do those 350 refreshes every single day. On the regular campaign energy. I don't want to go below that. And if I'm over, you know, 800 of them, I'm going to do these 100 refreshes to get caught up on some gear. And once my gear starts to be more than I can equip because I'm out of gold, I'll start focusing guild campaign for 100 gem refreshes for extra gold and ability materials. So that way I can equip the gear and such. Is my plan as it stands. Now I know as leveling these characters up, when you hit 40-ish, the gold starts getting eaten up pretty darn quick. Just to push, you know, your light and shadow side team up, it's going to cost you about 100 grand for each level or two, you know. It's not very cheap for 10 characters going up one level. And you'll see all that through this progression series. When I hit the crunch, how I deal with it, stuff like that. Main focus is arena and challenges. So as long as I'm able to do my challenges at the max level I have unlocked, I'm happy. So it's already 7,700 to go up to level 37. It's getting expensive quick. Alright. So that's my 5 light and 5 shadow that I'm currently using. 4 shadow, because I'm not level on Wubate anymore. And I've almost got Morza unlocked. What's really hurting is I'm shard farming all those characters, and shards are really crucial because as we get more legendary releases and such, you're going to want your characters already at 4 and 5 star or close to it, so that way it takes less time to get them to that 5, and then you can unlock the legendaries as they drop, or start focusing on new teams that come out. You know what I mean? So shard farming always takes priority for me. Now I'm going to go in here and fight an arena battle. And this is my squad, my leader. I know they used to have a bug. Oh my gosh, why wouldn't that be on? That's probably why I've been losing a few battles. So the bug still exists where it actually ticks it off and it doesn't stay active. So I'm going to destroy this team real quick. And I have an arena video coming out with over arena footage and kind of who I target and how and why. Against a few different team comps as well. So I'm against Arwen. And then the usual Strider, Gauze, and the Rohan 3s. And how I target them. Definitely subscribe so you get up to date when those videos go live. I like to blind Gauze and ability block him, so he never gets an AoE off. Throw the heal out. And now my focus is Eowyn. He's got taunt, so Gauze is going to clear 2 of them. And he's still got taunt. I want to ability block him and I'm not going to be able to. So we're going to use this. We want the damage. We need the damage. This is slow. I don't know that slow is going to help us on that. I'm going to go slow here. I like to ability block him with Ugluk's ultimate. That burn might take her out too. Let's let the burns come through. If not, the AoE from my Gauze will finish him off. See, if I had him ability block there, he wouldn't have got that off. That taunt, that 3-turn taunt really changes up the rotation, because usually he only gets a 2-turn provoke, rather, 2-turn provoke. Finish him off. As you can see, it's going really easy, and we're punching up 400 or 500, I believe. Might be different since I just leveled everybody. Might be closer to a punch across. It's real smooth. Leave this slow troll till the end. The only way I focus him is if he drops below half health. And that don't usually happen because people really focus building him high. He'll probably be the last one at G6 for my shadow side. And that's only because he does what he's going to do anyway. It's just a little less damage. He's still going to do AoEs and such. And I want my other characters to have survivability with the gear being higher. So we could basically throw it on auto if we wanted to. Just let him finish this dude off. So like I said, I'm able to win and keep moving up, but I also lose fights and fall back. Like, my defense loses to other teams. And it's just back and forth. So I'm hoping spending some gems here over the next couple days, getting that extra gear and stuff, will help my characters hold gold 2, is my ultimate goal. Because I'm at 212 now. 104, seeing that's the same team I just fought at 91.99. I can beat that easy. Which I'm going to do here outside of the video. That's all I got for you guys today. Definitely comment down below how you're doing on your progression, what level you are maybe, as well as if you're focusing similar teams or if you're doing something totally different. I love to read comments and get feedback from other people as well. If there's something you'd like me to show off in these videos or talk about in particular, absolutely ask, and I'm more than happy to do so. Much love, stay healthy, and we'll see you all in the next one.